Be a pretty short review because the film I saw was not very good and I don't have much interesting things to say. I didn't hate the film, and as you've probably noticed if you've been watching my reviews for the last 2 years, I very rarely hate films. Um, but sometimes I'm disappointed in them. And this was a film where it was okay, and if I had watched it on, I don't know, TBS on a 10 a.m. some morning, I'd have been quite okay with it. You know, it's one of those like feels like commercial breaks would help um, kind of movies. Thankfully, I saw it at a theater that I had a free pass to, so I didn't pay to see it. I did pay for some good popcorn though. So this was Courtney Hunt's The Whole Truth, and um, on paper it sounds great. It's Courtney Hunt. She did Frozen River. It stars Keanu Reeves, Renée Zellweger, and Gugu Mbatha-Raw. All kinds of people I love. Unfortunately, the film it's a very run of the mill sort of um, John Grisham esque crime, lawyer movie. What am I looking for? Trial movie. Except that John Grisham movies always like burn with some sort of passion, right? And this movie has none of that. And it seems like based on the crime is it's a teenage boy who has confessed to killing his father, um, played by Jim Belushi, and Reeves is the lawyer, and he's also was at one point friends with the father and with the mother, and so you know there's more than meets the eye, and the son hasn't spoken since the father died, and you're like, there's more to it, and then you get Gugu Mbatha-Raw coming in as his second. She's been recommended by her father, who Reeves' character used to work with, but that's not explored. There's some interesting stuff in the background of Gugu's character, but that's not explored. And in the flashbacks, you discover that Jim Belushi was basically the poster child of toxic masculinity, but that's not explored. It's like none of the things that could have been explored to make the film interesting are explored. None of the characters are allowed to really break out of their cliches, which is too bad. I love Renée Zellweger. I wish she had gotten more screen time. She didn't really get to do much except look very upset. And but she's great, and I hope she does more films because she was so good in Bridget Jones earlier this year, and I just want to see her in all the movies. So if you want a run of the mill sort of John Grisham esque trial film, then this is the movie for you. I hope it doesn't. I'm not sure if like I don't know where it went wrong. I don't know if it was in the screenplay or Courtney Hunt has a law degree, so you'd think she'd be able to, you know, bring some life into this film. The one thing I will have to say is one time I did observe a trial when my mom was on the jury, and the main thing I noticed was how fucking boring trials really are, and that's kind of how this felt. So part of me wonders if like that was the point, was to show how boring trials can be. I don't know. Um, so, anyways, if you like Law and Order, you'll probably enjoy this, but you'll also wonder why it wasn't just an episode of Law and Order, um, or a made-for-TV film. So that's Courtney Hunt's The Whole Truth. It just came out this weekend. I can't say I recommend it. I can't say that it's terrible, but I can't say that it's very good either, unfortunately.